think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Nomad, what's up? I'd give anything to be out there fighting with you.
Everything okay?
I thought we'd have more time.
What happened?
Captain Coleman made her move. Earlier than I thought. Earlier than we were prepared for. This is Hector Harris. We found him collapsed in the woods about a mile from Erewhon. Wilderness would have taken him if we hadn't lucked upon him. The homestead Hector lives on got raided.
We were just sitting down to eat when I heard the trucks.
Smells good, baby. You want to say grace?
Pop.
Boy.
Good evening.
You get turned around somewhere?
Oh, we're exactly where we need to be. The whole family here?
This here's an invitation-only dinner.
You're gonna make this easy for me.
This is my home. Look, you...
Dad! Dad!
Like I said, very easy. Those two. Deal with him.
Leave them alone. Mom! Mom!
Shoot him! Take care of the others.
I just ran. I mean, I left them and ran away.
There's no shame in surviving. Don't forget that.
I ran when they took my mother, Mads. That's what I won't forget.
It's worse than I feared. They're trying to exterminate us.
You need to get all the homesteaders back to Erewhon.
The Harris's place is right next to where Kyle and Layla live with Emmett. They could be next.
Not if I can help it. You take care of your people like a good NCO.
They're their own people. We've no leaders here. Even so, I guess most people do look to me.
Probably what Uncle Sam saw in you, I'd bet. Where'd you serve?
26 Expeditionary. I was infantry in Liberia and the Balkans. UN support off the Somali coast.
NCO pension didn't suit you?
I got tired of fighting over oil. So when the good old US of A stopped pretending we had any other purpose, so did I. Served out the rest of my enlistment and decided to stay.
If I was you, I would have left the island when Skeltec moved in.
Skell wasn't so bad at the start.
Until he made killer drones and turned the island into an exclusion zone?
Obviously.
Yep. Technology can be a pain in the ass.
Yep.
You said Maria's your old lady?
I'd jump into fire for that woman.
You met here? On a row?
She moved here as a child. She was about 20 when we got together. Some people find me prickly, if you can believe that. But she saw right through me. I've been searching my whole life for someone like her. She's as responsible for our success as Rowan and me.
You heard what happened?
I liked Fox. His girl's going to need caring for.
Maybe you could check in on Jace.
I think Erewhon seems to have done him some good. Any man who keeps his head after losing a friend like that deserves a chance.
That's too bad about Fox.
I had my doubts about him at first. I wondered how Fox could have had a kid with as much spirit as Harmony. Just figured it must have been her mother.
Till Valhalla.
Fox may not have had any of your skill, but he stood up for what he cared about.
That's all a person can hope to do. Weird having the woman from all those propaganda videos walking around.
I don't trust her.
She worked an angle and failed. She needs us if she wants to survive.
And what does she really do? Send a few videos?
You make it sound easy.
If she could end all this by handing any of us over to Stone, what choice do you think she'd make? 'Cause me? I don't know.
I'm sorry about those folks who died trying to make it to the Wasp.
Appreciate you saying so, I guess. I ain't left Aroa since I decided to stay. Most of us who were homesteading here, we made a point of cutting ourselves off from everything.
Small price to pay for paradise.
Once. But now we can't leave.
So you pay a higher price to take it back.
Maybe. But these people aren't warriors. Whatever survived, I get the feeling it wouldn't be the same. Aroa'd be ruined. Just another place where people died.
A lot of new faces around.
Yours included.
It's good of you. Sharing your food, patching us up, giving us a place to rest. I know it must be a strain.
Something on your mind?
I'm wondering, how long is this place gonna be a secret?
You think I haven't thought of that? Or what happens if one of these victims turns out to be a Sentinel soldier? I owe my people. I know that. I'll do whatever I have to protect them, first, last, and only if it comes to that.
How come you didn't mention the outcast before?
Outcasts. They're just disgruntled Skell-Tech folks, having an attack of conscience. They mostly just make noise, loud protests and theatrics.
Haven't you got an enemy in common?
Whatever Skell does to the rest of the world's got nothing to do with us. And if the outcasts have something they want to atone for, that's their business. We were here before all of them, and we'll be here after.
Looks like the outcasts are just stupid protest kids with too much high explosive.
What are you talking about?
They never meant to kill anyone.
Is that supposed to be an excuse?
They may be dumb as shit, but we need all the help we can get.
Some help ain't worth it.
They got people everywhere. You got people here. We need them. They'll get better.
I hope so.
You think Hector's gonna be okay?
He won't be any worse than the rest of us.
If you get a hair up your ass and want to head out there...
Hey, we're families, not fighters. I'll get word to the other homesteads, see if they want shelter. I need you to play offense.
At least Layla's safe.
God knows what Coleman's doing to get our location out of those boys. I should have convinced them to come back here.
Hey, I tried too. And whatever happens, you've got my help. I just came from an abandoned mining town.
Oh, yeah. Around 1870, explorers from New Zealand found a gold vein inside the mountains, and Aroa had a little gold rush.
Let me guess. Nothing left?
That mine barely lasted 50 years.
Why didn't any of you take over the town?
Some of the younger guys like poking around there. You can always find something. I would live there.
So what happened here?
What didn't happen? Skell-Tech. It's utopia. This place was paradise before they showed up with their toys.
Come on. Digging in the dirt, worrying if you're gonna have a good crop, weathering hurricanes without any infrastructure, that's paradise?
It was ours. It meant something. These people came here and brought the devil with them.
People always bring the devil with them.
Those people out there, they brought a few extra and they can have them. We're gonna weather the storm here.
So you've got your people, but screw the rest of them.
I got enough people to think about.
So is living in a cave your idea of homesteading?
With Sentinel stomping through the wild, we needed someplace off-grid. Wasn't always like this, you know. Used to be better.
Yeah?
Sure. Even with skill and everything. Won't say it was like we were swapping recipes and PTA carpooling, but we got along. There was respect. Things took a turn after the bombing, though.
Got bad, huh?
Started with the curfews and checkpoints. Sentinel soldiers beating people, snatching them up. It's like some kind of nightmare. We had to run. We ain't cut out to fight a war.
And the tighter Sentinel's grip got, the worse it got.
We're simple people. But we're living like vermin, and these soldiers are hunting us down. We hide here, and we make the best of it.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Too many times.
I'm sure you have.
Between Stone, Walker, and Paula Madeira, T.C.G.R doesn't seem that good at keeping friends.
Nope.
I guess a rich guy like that, big tech boss, everybody must be wanting something from him.
Maybe. But if folks keep turning on you, sooner or later you gotta ask yourself what part...
She's an engineer, so she's not a... Did you hear? T.C.G.R's been bleeding cash. Not enough people have it. Jace could spend millions on a cure and never... I'll tell you, AI is running way too much out there.
When people started putting it all over their homes, that Internet of Things crap, that's when all doubt about homesteading left my mind.
We're 2 steps away from letting AI make all the big decisions.
Who do you think is making all them micro trades that move the stock market up and down? Who do you think decides if you get that home loan? Who analyzes all the population data that decides government policy?
We've thought about this.
Maybe you should think about it more. How much AI are you carrying onto the battlefield?
You expect a lot more of your people will find their way here?
There's plenty of room.
A lot of folks living in a confined space. It leaves a big signature. It's hard living on the run. Hiding, living in fear. You're doing right by them.
We take them in, we leave them in the wild, same thing. Everything's a risk. At least here, I know people are getting what they need. It ain't perfect, I know. But it's the best solution I got for now.
I don't get how the drones aren't seeing you here.
Well, that's all Jericho. Set up special nets at the openings that hide us from the sensors. Cave walls, take care of the rest. It's a little smarter than I am, so I'll let you ask her if you need more technical details.
Yeah, thanks. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
I'll see you around.
Sure. I'll be seeing you.
You ever think about the old days?
I try not to. It makes me too sad.
No, no, no.
What is going on with these drone swarms? Did your program introduce a glitch or something?
It's, the drone swarm AI. That one swarm controller in particular, it went autonomous. Like, completely autonomous. Sentinel doesn't control it.
But neither do we.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Not necessarily. It's still running Operation Citadel, and it's also running a lot of other subroutines. But we've been locked out again. We have no access to the program.
Plain English, genius. What's gonna happen with this AI, and will it let us off this island?
The AI is demonstrating emergent behavior. You can't anthropomorphize it. It doesn't think the way people do. It can't let us do anything. But it doesn't make it less amazing.
In other words, we're shit out of luck. We still have a ways to go. What do you plan to do when this is over?
You mean with Aroa? With Skeltec?
Assuming Miles is out of the picture.
You're assuming I don't go to prison.
Ah, come on. CEOs don't go to prison. Your expensive lawyers will keep you out of trouble.
You caught me in hyperbole, but I'll still have to start all over again. From scratch. I have installations all over the world, but losing Aroa is a major setback. You can't design a new world inside the confines of the old one.
Well, if you take any military contracts, you'd better hire me. Because I'm not gonna trust you working with anybody else.
Deal.
Stay out of trouble.
Focus is my forte.
You're a little far from home, aren't you?
I'm here on work. This is no vacation.
You don't look like the typical tourist. In fact, you look like you have a little bit of soldier in you.
Well, what's your story?
I came here looking for a little peace. Instead, I found the wolves.
It sounds like we have a common enemy. What can you tell me about them?
I've been doing recon on those pricks for months now. They're different than regular Sentinel. They're more like you. They're highly specialized. They work in small teams and they're lethal. They got their own op sites all to themselves. They hardly ever leave. They just train.
I'll have to pay them a visit.
What? You got a death wish? You can't fight them alone. They're too good. They'll need a full team to take them on.
Can I count you in?
Like I said, I came here looking for peace. But that doesn't mean I can't tell you where to find a fight. Let me know when you're ready. You'll need a team, so either bring your own or I'll help you find one. Then I'll show you where to find the Wolves' current op site, and you can get down to business.
Rowan, you got a little military in you.
I guess I still look the part. Hard to wash that stink off, huh?
Tell me about it. Who were you with?
Army, 10th Mountain.
Good. That ought to come in handy.
Can't tell who you're with, though. I'd call that a non-standard uniform.
We need deniability sometimes. And honestly, I wear what's comfortable. They let us get away with a lot.
Ah, you're one of those people.
I guess I am.
Reckon you can't tell me the name of your unit.
I could, but...
You'd have to kill me. Right. So, where were you before?
Second 4 Contil 06, then I helped stand up Marsoc.
A Marine, huh? Shit. I fought with you guys in Afghanistan back in '05. Tough bastards.
I was there in '05, up in the Karengo.
Well, I'm glad you're here now.
Wish I could say the same.
Come on. I never met a Marine who wasn't up for a good fight.
You mean you never met a Marine that couldn't win a good fight?
There's gonna be a lot of fighting to do before this thing is over.
Then we'll just have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. So, Rowan, how is it that you settled here on Aroa?
You know, classic stuff. Came to the island, found peace, didn't mind the neighbors until they pulled out the killer drones. The usual.
I'll see you later.
Cool. The battlefield will need more blood. Makes the green grass grow, right?
Anything different since that broadcast went out?
Group of outcasts saved my ass out there. Might be a good idea to join forces.
I'll see you around. Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready for this fight?
Get going. I'll find a way to catch up. Be careful you don't hit any civilians.
Hostiles! Attacking! You want a piece of me? Hit the hostile! Moving up!
Roger. Getting in position.
On my way, Lee.
Heavy's in my crosshairs.
Got the target marked.
Suppose we just keep following orders.
Jesus! There! Enemy move!
Yep, you got them.
We're not gonna find a damn thing out here.
Maneuvering into position.
if you did find someone?
Sights on the hostile. Ready to shoot on your mark.
Moving to acquire target.
Negative contact with target.
Got that heavy locked.
I lost visual of the target.
Yep, my lane's clear.
Same on my side. Nothing happening.
Why are we wandering around out here? There's nothing around.
You all right?
They took them. Kyle, Emmett, the others we were with. They threw them in the back of a truck and drove them off.
All right, come on. Let's get you to Air One.
Did they kill them? Are my boys dead?
If they wanted them dead, they'd have shot them there. Do you know where they went?
No. No, I don't. Oh, God. Why didn't they take me? They looked at some document and separated us. It didn't make any sense.
Let's just get you to safety.
No. No, I can't. I can't leave here without them.
Layla, listen, there is nothing you can do from here. Now, you know they'd tear each other apart if they thought you weren't safe.
I'm gonna find whoever did this and tear them apart.
Yeah, we both will.
I just remembered. When they were sorting us, one of the soldiers pointed at me and said type 2. It's probably nothing, but I have type 2 diabetes. But that couldn't be why we were taken, right? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't think we can rule anything out. And I don't have a better theory.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel right to be here with you while my boys are God knows where.
Yeah, my family's back stateside. They don't even know if I'm alive.
Life is harsh, huh?
Layla, good to see you got out in one piece. Where are the boys?
Taken. They were taken.
We don't know where, but we'll find out. Listen, Mads, they sorted through the people, and they had a list. Took some, left others.
Why would they do that?
All I know is it's goddamn ominous, to say the least. How's Kyle?
I'm not sure what to think. They must have tried to give Kyle whatever they gave Emmett, but here he is, right as rain.
Maybe he's got a natural immunity.
Look around you, Nomad. You think the children here get vaccinated? You think I get an annual flu shot?
Keep an eye on him and see what you can learn. And I'll do what I can to help find a cure. I'll talk to you later.
See ya. Nomad, I hope you're ready to drink.
We celebrating?
Kyle is back. He's a bit worn out, but he's alive and he's free.
Hey, Nomad.
The crafty devil got himself out. Those Summers jeans are top of the line.
Hey, man. Where did they have you?
They were keeping us at some lab in Aurora Hospital. But Emmett, he's still there.
You think Emmett would talk? Tell Sentinel about Air One?
Before he hooked up with Layla and Kyle, Emmett was a lawyer for Skell. Got laid off, replaced by a computer. He ain't exactly farm strong.
He won't talk. I've been telling you, he won't.
All right, kid, relax. Damn, you've been through hell, yeah? Go on, take a rest, we'll handle it. Think you can spring our lawyer?
I'll pay a visit to that lab. Bring Emmett back.
Keep your eye out for civilians. Wake up. Hostiles in the area. You get in position.
Maneuvering to the target.
Ready to fire.
Sniper ID'd.
Fuck. That's a good one.
Bad guy spotted.
Moving to the target.
Moving there now, mate.
Recon drone detected. Awesome shot. Just getting a clean shot.
All set.
Raj, on the heavy. We got a recon drone. I'm getting in position. Recon drone detected. Hostile identified. Target locked. They're super dead now.
Get in position.
You got anything? I got nothing.
Sights on the hostile. Give the word.
Drone operator in my sights. I lost visual, rookie.
I have the hostile. Aimed and ready. Just say the word.
This is bullshit. No one's out here. No, we got no tangos in sight.
Yeah,
What the? Hey, Boogie!
You got anything? I got nothing. No, I got nothing. Movement, no contact.
We got trouble. The enemy knows we're here.
Emmett. Emmett.
No! Stop! Don't come in. You'll only infect yourself.
Infect myself. With what?
Injected. Injected with something. It's eating me alive. Disease. They made a disease. And gave it to us.
Us.
Kyle.
Listen. Did they let him go, or did he escape?
They let him go. You have to stop him. Don't let him get back to Erewhon. He'll get everyone sick. Stop him. Please.
Emmett. He's already there. Now there has to be something we can do.
I'm already dead. You have to stop them. Tell them. Tell Layla. Tell Layla.
Shit. I have to call Air One. Smoke him.
Hear you
Oh my god!
He's dead!
Ash is down! Ash is down! Head in there to healer!
Enemy spotted there! Enemy location there. All right, here we go.
They're dead here. Over to you.
Plastics and metals that are lightweight, malleable, and highly resistant to the elements, leading to the manufacturing of highly specialized drones. These little critters are pioneers of the digital and mechanical age.
Nomad to Air 1. Come in. Over.
Nomad, this is Arrow 1. Go ahead, over.
Kyle didn't escape. Coleman let him go. He's been infected with something. She knew he'd go running back to Air 1.
Mother of God, he's a damn Trojan horse.
Schultz, get him into quarantine. Now.
Who would do something like this?
Mads, isolate him as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we will. Find us a way out of this.
I'll find out everything I can.
ready for this fight? Mads will be damn pleased to know you're here.
Keep an eye on any stocks from the outcasts. If you see someone sick, give them a hand, but make sure you do it in a way that's sanitary.
Did you hear? Ballard has a cure.
At this point, I won't believe anything until I see it with my own eyes.
Fine, but allow yourself a little relief. Soon it'll be time to think about the future, and we're gonna need you.
Scholes. What's the word?
Well, Kyle's been quarantined. Problem is, we don't know who else has contracted it.
I got intel on the virus. You got anywhere I could play this?
I just live in a cave. I ain't a caveman. Here.
Let's see what we're dealing with.
Keep recording. I want the progression documented.
Yes, ma'am.
What is this about? I'm quite busy.
Inject these subjects with the current build of the disease.
What? These are humans.
I'm aware of that.
Absolutely not. What you're proposing is about...
Doctor, please proceed.
Kill me if you must. I'd rather go to my grave.
If I kill you, there'd be no one to work on the cure. Is that what you want?
You'll burn in hell for this.
Maybe. But I'll get my job done first.
Where am I?
You're going to feel a slight pinch.
Was that so hard? Now the other one.
They tried to exterminate us without even firing a shot.
We could stop this.
We can stop this? Last time I checked, we didn't have a resident geneticist.
We don't. But Coleman does.
We need that doctor.
We do. Have your scouts keep an ear to ground. They hear anything about Ballard, they let us know.
And until we do, I'm gonna check everyone for symptoms. We're gonna get that field hospital up and running, and maybe, God willing, we can contain this thing. Or at least buy ourselves a little bit of time.
We'll need all we can get.
The future? We all need to decide. Sentinel attacked us with a plague, like sneaks, cowards. My brother...
You know Emmett well?
How did he seem?
Telling you more will only make things worse.
Don't tell me worse. The rest of us might be heading that same way.
The virus was merciless. It was taking him apart.
I guess a man-made bug is one way to kill us without having to find us.
All we could do now is focus on finding some kind of safeguard against it. How are your people holding up?
A lot of people are catching this bug. They're starting to run out of space. Soon the infected are gonna outnumber the rest of us.
Ballard's gonna find a cure.
Homesteaders have always lived close to the ground. We've always been able to thrive in Aroa. This outbreak is the stuff of my nightmares.
Mads, with this virus going around, you have to think about if you're willing to take in more people.
That's not open to discussion.
Coleman is directly targeting homesteaders out there. She knows they'll find their way here.
Out there, they have no chance. We can help.
You're risking an epidemic.
What should I do? Leave them out there to fend for themselves? To die?
course not. But bringing them here is not the best solution.
We're already setting up control measures. Marines don't panic. We look after our own.
That Ballard is some kind of genius.
Is that what you call a mad scientist? Who in this world does things like that?
Mads?
I understand he's trying to fix an impossible situation, but this situation wouldn't exist if it wasn't for people like him. Skell and his drones, Ballard and his viruses. What the hell was Ballard doing creating viruses anyway?
Gene therapy. Doctors have been using the technology since the 70s to treat diseases like muscular dystrophy, cystic fibrosis, Alzheimer's.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that. My grandfather had Alzheimer's.
I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
I'm glad we agree. Now we start convincing the others.
Schultz, how's that quarantine?
It's like trying to outrun a mudslide. As soon as we get someone in, 2 more people start showing symptoms. Layla and Kyle are both in now. I'm a Marine nomad. Once a warrior. I should have brought the fight to Sentinel when we still could.
No way you could have seen this coming. Any word on Ballard?
We just got word he was transferred to a new gene therapy lab.
I'll bring him in. He made this thing. He's our only hope to destroy it. You just keep outrunning that mudslide.
Will do. Good luck, Nomad.